So another short vlog. A fishing trip, last minute fishing trip. Only booked it last week. Just here for 6 nights. Petit Pretre. Great little venue, little complex, 3 lakes. And yeah, this is really for my own record, but if it helps other people, then great. If you're thinking about booking here, it might just give you some information that you want. But just a quick walk round and cover. It's now Wednesday, so I've done 3 nights and just give you an update where I'm up to. Another 3 nights to go. This is Chapel Lake, 4 swims I believe. You can go on the website, you can check the stock, but some really good sized fish here. And yeah, there's what he calls the Love Shack, building over the far side there. Again, we'll have a wander around, see what's over there. There's Bob working away in the sunshine. Been mixed weather since I've been here. It was raining when I first arrived, but the sun's out now. And yeah, I've had 3 nights and 7 fish so far, which has been a real bonus. And 2 very crazy dogs. They love people. They love bait as well. So if you've got your bait buckets open, they'll be in there first. Oh, thank you. So this is one of the swims on Chapel. Get what Bob called it now. I was just having a chat with Bob. So apparently 120 fish in here, up to £64. Although the big one does tend to go missing, go on the missing list for a long time. So if you catch that, you're doing really well. But £64 for a smaller lake, exclusive, a few of you. I reckon it's pretty good going. Load of options to put the rods out as well. Dogs are coming with me for a walk. But yeah, this is kind of like a step swim. Again, loads of options for rods here. Little dot islands. Apparently there's different features in the water. Up against the reeds over there. So this is the deeper end apparently, down to about 5.5 foot. Yeah, Bob's working hard on the aeration over there. And this is the Love Shack. They're pretty basic, but at least it gives you some shelter. And you can get your bed in here and stuff. And some basic power just for USB, so not really for charging boats and things, but yeah, pretty basic, but it's good. A nice big wide swim. So you could easily double up in here, but obviously then you can't get to the back of the islands over there. So you can fish up to 4 people here, but I think it's €1,500. Again, look on the website, it's got all the details. Yeah, so as I'm walking, so I arrived, say, on Sunday, and as you do when you first arrive, it takes ages to get set up and, you know, try and work out where you're going to fish and everything. Quite lucky, being July, and as it was 46 degrees last week, that no one else is fishing there, so I've got the whole lake to myself this week, which is really cool. So, as I say, nothing really happened on Sunday, which is finding spots and getting set up and everything. And then Monday morning, 5 o'clock, we landed our first fish. And there we go, about 5 o'clock this morning, first morning, and we have our first carp. 25.3, very slow take on a running rig, and then kind of plodded in. Chuffed with that, first one. I think they go double the size or more of this. Should be very nice. And there's the other side. Hopefully the first of many. Got one, Bob? Yeah, just got one. 25 pound.
Oh, well, that's a baby.
Yeah, it's first. Dogs are absolutely bonkers. Oi, I don't think you're allowed in there. Yeah, don't you be jumping up at me. This is the swim I started off at. So ideally, I think you'd have one in this swim, out on this point, which gives you all of the right side of the lake out to these islands, here and here. Maybe to the left as well. One in the far corner over there that has similar. And then you can have two over in the Love Shack, which gives you whole access to that side of the lake. Get a nice spread then between the four of you. Or three, one over in the Love Shack. Yeah, lovely little place. So as you come in between Chapel and Cloisters Lake, you have kind of the main buildings. I'll show you inside in a minute, but all the facilities you need. And yeah, again, I'll show you the lakes in a second. So this is the clubhouse. All the facilities in here. Oh, I just noticed that log burner as well. English TV, loads of channels. You can watch your sporting events. Big dining table, so Bob does evening meals. Good to get everyone together for a social in the evening. And breakfast in your swim as well. Fridge, freezer, honesty bar, you name it. Oh, even some tackle. Yeah, English plugs. Yeah, all pretty cool. Nice clean showers. Bob does like to take your shoes off before you go in. But again, nice and clean. Nice and warm. Good showers. And then this is Cloisters Lake, the lake I'm fishing. I think it's about 7 acres, 11 swims. I think exclusive booking, he says 7 anglers. But we'll do a lap. It won't be a complete lap of this because you go straight onto Temple as well, so I've not even walked around that yet. But yeah, let's do a bit of a lap on that. Yeah, so after the Monday morning, first 5 o'clock fish, 25 something. A couple of hours later, I had the second fish, the first 30, which is lovely. So things are lining up well, lots of fish showing. As I say, it was a bit of a contrast to the week before, so hopefully that kind of kick-started my feeding. Yeah, take a look at that 30. Fish number 2, 32.4. Nice one. At range, this one. So you did behave.
You can do the other side as well.
Yeah, I do.
Well done. Fucking hell, wish they were more like you.
It's going to beat me up on this side.
Oh, well, you know. Always nice to have both sides of the fish for a change.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lovely.
So this is the first swim on Cloisters. Beware of the bream. Apparently there's one bream in here. Yeah, again, I don't really know the stock in here. I'll show you the fish I've had, but I think the lake record is 62 and something in here, or the ones that are living at the moment. But I don't know what the history was. See if we can get a chat with Bob at some point. But nice big swims. I mean, fit a huge bivvy in here with a weighing cradle. Bob has some rules, pretty logical rules. Have a look at them on the website. One is that if you get a fish over 40, the photos must be taken in the water. So bear that in mind always. But yeah, everything else is as you'd expect on any lake. There's nothing strange in the rules. A nice road width trail that leads down this side of the lake, so plenty of parking behind the swims. So a huge parking here behind swim 2. And again, on the website there's a map that shows you kind of swim boundaries and things, but there's plenty of water to go at. Again, an absolute huge swim. Nice and clean. Water levels going down. Yeah, just give you a look. I found the water levels to be kind of 4 to 5 foot, but then the water level is down at the moment. Yeah, so everything continues to look good on Monday, and in the afternoon got the third fish, and they were getting bigger, which is always a good thing. Oh, 36.3, I think. Getting bigger, getting bigger. 36, need to break the 40, and then we need to break the 50, get a PB. Proper fish. Lovely monster. Need to get the rod back out again. Yes, thanks for coming. And this is my swim. I'm in swim 3. I've got a motorbike with me as well because I'm off to the Alps biking after this. This was a last minute booking on the back of that trip. Yeah, as you can see, loads of room. Been trying different spots, hence all the different bank sticks, and to put my phone for recording and stuff like that, lights and stuff for the night. But yeah, a nice island in the middle, so you can go out to that, the aerator, 2 aerators, and it's a clean bottom. You don't need to worry about weed. It's a bit of an algae bloom at the moment, but a lot of places have that in the summer. And yeah, I've been catching fish from all over the lake really, and actually seeing fish show all over the lake. So yeah, so Bob kind of directed me that it was afternoon bites, but the first 2 were all morning, and then obviously started in the evening. And straight after that 36 pounder, I had a bigger fish again off of the island. So take a look at that. There we go, 41.12. Heavy. The thing about this swim is I can park my camper right beside, so very convenient for cooking and things. So swim 4, and I've not walked up this far yet, but this looks like about as far as you can get a vehicle, so you could park here behind swim 4. And yeah, nice big swim again. Bit narrower because you're fishing to the island. And the dog's in the water. Someone found some water somewhere, I can hear it. I guess this is swim 5 at the end with an aerator. Yep, chasing the birds. He's a hunting dog after all. And that's what he was splashing in, or she was splashing in rather. What are you doing? I don't think you're allowed in there, are you? Don't you splash me. Go on in. Come on. So that was the top of Cloisters, which brings you out onto Temple Lake, which apparently is the runswater of the complex. I think 4 swims again. Don't quote me on that. Fish just showed. right on cue. Fish up to 40s apparently. Yeah, it's having a big old fizz over there. Didn't really see what it was, but it didn't look very big. A little more tension-like. Yeah, it's a good size for 4 people. So I've not walked down this side of the lake yet, but it looks like you can drive. It looks wide enough up to the start of Temple. I'm not sure you want to drive up here. Maybe you can. You can ask Bob. Yeah, this is going up the side of Temple. Yeah, it's a Monday night pass without a single beep, so which is true to word, as Bob said. No night bites. But yeah, in the morning was all very quiet as well. There's still plenty showing, but just no actual takes. So until 11 o'clock when we had the first take, a lovely common carp. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, sunny Tuesday afternoon, and this common decided, my first common at the lake, and a nice long fish, 33 pound. The other side, one slight mark that I'll treat. A lovely fish, nice just to get a bankside, sunny picture. Yes, this is the first swim on Temple, nice big wide swim, excuse me. So you could easily get a couple of people on here, probably fish most of the lake from here, by the looks of it. You could basically fish the whole lake from here. See if you've got 2 or 3 of you even. Bit of a social place. Even got another shack. I don't know if there's any power in this one, let's have a look. Not yet. But maybe that's coming. Looks like work in progress. As you may have guessed, this is just filmed on my phone, by the way. No professional cameraman. Apparently the new bait company's going to come and do a film, so you will see something a bit more professional soon. Yeah, that's the road on this side, or the trail on this side. Definitely doable in a vehicle if Bob's okay with it. Looks like a composting toilet there. Oh, there is a composting toilet behind the love shack as well. I won't go in there. You take my word for it, it's a composting toilet. And I think this might be swim 5. I think the one I said swim 5 on the other side. This is Cloisters again. So this is actually swim 5, I think. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but you can look on the map on the website. Because you can't really get on that other side of that, the top end, because of that snag sticking out. So there is separation. Oh, actually it goes up a bit further up there as well. A nice big swim again. Yeah, this must be swim 5. Because there was a chance someone else was going to come and fish. They were thinking about fishing here. So walking back down the other side of Cloisters. yeah, nothing else occurred for the rest of the day, and then something very special happened at 2 a.m. in the morning. Wowza, 2 o'clock in the morning, double take. Well, it's almost a treble take because this rod was beeping as well, but this one looks like mid-30, I'd say, something like that. This one looks a whole different ball game. I don't know. I don't think it's 50. It looks big. Wowza. I'm not going to get much sleep tonight. It's going to be as lively as hell, probably. There we go. 33.6, first of a double take at 2 o'clock in the morning. Wednesday morning. Cool.
Nice looking fish.
Should just do one side.
Yeah, they're pushing well out there.
Hey!
Well, that's a small one.
That's a small one.
Yeah.
See what's coming in a minute. My back's filling it already.
Good stuff. Well done.
Look at that! 57 something. I know we'll weigh the sling.
57.3-ish at the moment.
Beautiful. PB. I'm getting wet already.
Yeah, I think it's a bit. I think it might be JCB.
Yeah?
I think. Nice looking fish, mate.
Yeah.
Well done.
Beautiful. Right, let it go.
Yeah.
You ready, beauty? Thanks for coming to visit. Thanks for waking me up. So this will be swim 6, and they've been crashing for definite up this offshoot here around the island. I've heard them and tried to look on my side, not seen any evidence, so they've definitely been up along here. So just because this is one of the narrowest part of the lakes, definitely don't rule it out. I think a lot of fish are in this area, and I'm just over there. And again, for a social, 2 swims next door to each other, which is quite nice. This one gets access to the other side of the lake from me. And there's been fish crashing along this margin, close in as well. So I was tempted to move one of my rods and put it over there. But yeah, with 7 fish so far, I've had fish on each of my rods. So you know what it's like when you've invested in putting some baits on spot and they're producing, or they've produced at least once. To move is a tough decision. But the wind has changed direction. I've got 3 nights to go. So I'm just going to watch the water, see what happens. If they stop showing where I'm fishing, then I'll have to move. I think this must be swim 8. Getting plenty of room for a large bivvy. 8 or 9. I think this might be 9 actually. Or maybe this is 9. 9 and 10, I think. Getting next door to each other. Perfect for a social. We're going to jump in then. Yeah, so obviously if you've got a lake exclusive, you can divide up the lake as you want to. There's a guide on the website, suggested swims and spots. And this is down the bottom of the lake. Lots of nice overhang. Not too much going into the water, which is good. Hopefully that's of use to someone. Just a quick whistle stop tour, just to show you the lake facilities. Nice venue, glad I found it. I'll be back. Sometimes the smaller ones put up a bigger fight than the bigger ones. This one's really not happy about being caught. 25.6, 8:30 on Wednesday. Been a very slow day, or quiet day, because the sun's been out. So I'm not going to take too long, mate. You can go straight back. Another very, very active 20. 23.4, I think it's the smallest fish at the bunch so far, fish number 9 at midnight. All very welcome. I don't mind. I don't mind the smaller ones. He's putting up a hell of a scrap. Right on a margin rod. Tried to get under the trees, had to pull it out. Lovely fish, again, they're all in perfect condition. Great fish. First off, Bob, thanks so much for letting me come on the lake at such short notice. I know it's only a week or two ago that I contacted you.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the dates wrong completely when you said oh, we're going to come over, and I'm thinking he's coming over tomorrow. Shit.
No, I really appreciate it. Really enjoyed it. Great lake. So, yeah, it'd be good just to hear some background on the lake, like
Sure.
how old it is and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so it's really old.
Yeah.
It's from the 1550s. So it's a monk's lake.
Yeah.
So they used to breed and eat the carp here.
Okay.
And in Monty itself is the abbey. So that's what it's for in the first place.
Okay. Yeah.
So
was that all the lakes dug at the same time?
Yeah. With Chapel, it was a little bit different. It was well overgrown, and it was almost like a bog.
Yeah.
So the old owners actually excavated and moved all the soil out and everything else, and made it into another lake.
Yeah. Yeah. And you've been here a while, haven't you? So
Been here 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
So what have you done over that time?
If you've got 4 hours, I could explain everything. We've drained, took all the catfish out.
Yeah.
That was out of here, Cloisters. Chapel, we drained and moved all the fish out to build a new sluice.
Yeah.
And then restocked with the original fish again.
Yeah.
So no real. We've restocked both lakes, but only with like 30 fish each time we've done it. The last time was Cloisters Chapel, and that was just before COVID, the winter before COVID. So we put 30 fish in there at 20 poundish.
Yeah.
We thought, well, in a year they'd be good, but obviously COVID hit, and we were wrong.
Yeah. Not so much food going in that period, I'd imagine. No. Yeah. It was a tough time for all fishery owners, wasn't it? So,
it was, yes. It was. I think a few months later, obviously, I ended up in hospital anyway. So, and I spent a month in hospital.
Yeah.
So
got a double whammy.
Whammy, and I was getting somebody to come over and actually feed the fish for me.
Yeah.
Technically, we need 100 kilos going in a week.
Yeah.
So and obviously because of COVID, you can't afford to do that with boilies, so it's all got to be particle.
Yeah. Cool. So where does the stock stand today in the different lakes?
So in Chapel, there's just over 100 fish in Chapel. It's probably 20 to 25 40s in there. There's 5 to 6 50s in there. There's no nuisance fish in any of the lakes really.
Yeah.
So
you mentioned there's a 60 in Chapel that
there
goes
is,
on the missing
there
list.
is a 60 in Chapel on the missing list.
Yeah.
Leighton's not been caught for, this will be the 3rd year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's definitely still in there because I think he's been spotted a couple of times jumping.
Yeah.
And you can't miss a big fish like that.
No, that's huge.
So, but yeah, he last came out, if I remember rightly, at 64 or 65.
Okay.
It's been that long ago.
Okay. So it could be much bigger now.
It could be much bigger. It could be touching 70.
Yeah.
I've got a bottle of whiskey for that.
Yeah. I'll bet.
To celebrate, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So in Cloisters, well, it's really good at the moment. I'm very happy with the stock. You've got the likes of 40/40s in here. 16 fish over 50 pounds, including 2 60s. In total, there's 220-ish fish in there.
Yeah.
So it's nice because I know exactly what's in there because I put them in there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
drained, we looked at all the fish. Okay, Ivy died a few years ago, which was always the top fish to catch.
Yeah.
64 pound. But now we've got 2 60s in here at least.
Yeah.
The KGB at 62 plus. I was thinking 62.5, I think it came out last time. And St Nick is what you had.
Yeah.
So that came out in March at 62.15.
Yeah.
So a stunning fish.
I was a few months too late.
Yes, yes. Funny enough, it's the first customers of the year as well.
Yeah.
You know, so I think his PB was like 47 pound.
Oh really? Yeah.
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 So he was over the moon.
Oh, it's a great fish in great condition.
You
as
know,
well.
so and then you've got Temple. So Temple's one in the making at the moment. Needs a bit of TLC. We've got a little cabin on there at the moment.
Yeah.
And the swim needs to be sorted out, but it doesn't stop people from fishing it.
Yeah.
And we've had, you know, I think we had a young lad fish it a few weeks ago. He started off with a 9-pounder and went to 33 pound.
Yeah.
So and we know this year a 39's been out.
Yeah.
So there's about 120 fish in there, 150 fish in there, and the tactics are really simple. You know, you can use the bait boat tactics if you want, or float fish.
Yeah.
You know, centre pin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if you want to use centre pin, that's fine. But yeah, it does kick out a lot of fish.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people wind in at night because they want to sleep.
Yeah. It's going to be nice the way you're planning it as well, because you've got that cabin and then you've got that huge swim where you can have 3 people fishing the whole lake.
Yeah.
You can literally get to the whole lake.
Yeah.
So
It's a social
absolutely.
swim.
Yeah.
You know, and it's cheap.
Yeah.
You know, it's €600 for the week
Yeah.
for a social swim, and we've got about 3 or 4 bookings for it for next year as well.
Yeah.
So as soon as we drop the price, all of a sudden a lot more people are interested in
Yeah.
it.
And I noticed you said on the website that you can actually drive to the cabin, so you're going to widen that path
Yeah.
a bit, and so you
Yeah.
can get a vehicle all the way down
Yeah,
there.
you can get up there, no problem at all.
Yeah.
I think there's only technically 2 swims you can't drive to,
Yeah.
and that's on Chapel.
Okay.
One is Lazy Boy, where that's a wheelbarrow for about 30 metres.
Yeah.
So it's not so bad.
Yeah.
Back corner is, if you're not fit, you're going to struggle.
Okay.
I think it's about 75 metres.
Yeah.
80, yeah, probably 80 metres.
Yeah.
So it's a fair old hike.
Cool.
But unfortunately, just the way it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I know when I arrived, you've helped me with some tactics on here, and I always say if you're not listening to the fishery owner, especially someone that's been on the lake for 10 years, then you're mad. So
I totally agree.
So
I totally agree.
So I mean, what tactics would you say across Cloisters mainly, I guess?
Well, yeah, I mean, Cloisters and Chapel are the same, really.
Yeah.
They do like the bait, as you realised.
Yep.
And I think I said to you, I'll probably put in another sack of pellet.
Yeah.
If I was fishing with you.
Yeah.
So, but they do like the bait. Little beds of bait, like PVA baits, are just a waste of time.
Yeah.
You know, the fish aren't going to be interested in that at all. It's the same on Chapel.
Yeah.
I noticed you'd been struggling the first day, sort of trying to catch the fish. and he had a few pickups.
Yeah.
So, and I always fished with a running lead.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
swapped over to the running lead system.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, you started catching.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we've had the guys turn up with the camcorers, the corders, the extra sharp things. That's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
They're too thin. They're dropping the fish all the time. And as soon as you're catching a fish, the fish goes blunt. The hook goes blunt.
Yeah.
You know, so it's basic.
Yeah.
Basic fishing.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
nothing technical about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I fish a 360 rig with a boom system.
Yeah.
A running lead system as well, and I seem to do okay.
Yeah, yeah. And I think, I'm not sure if I mentioned in the video before that the bright hook baits, I've caught a couple of pike.
Yes. Yes.
Goes the French RF.
There goes the aeroplanes again. Yes, I try and stay away from the hook baits with bright hook baits.
Yeah.
I don't really go for match to hatch, to be honest,
No.
but it does work. But I'll always use something completely different to the bait I'm using.
Yeah.
But yes, the bright pop-ups or bright hook baits, which people do love, and I do understand that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because it stems down to the yellow boilie, i.e. sweet corn.
Yeah.
But we don't use sweet corn here.
No.
So it's no particle at all.
Yeah.
We stopped that probably 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
Because the fish just don't put any weight on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, yes, I make a bit of money out of it, but it's not about the money.
No.
At the end of the day, you want healthy fish, and pellet and boilie is the way to go.
Yeah. 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 No, that's cool. Well, I've got 2 nights to go, so hopefully Big Fish Thursday pans out.
How many fish you had so far?
Had 9 fish so far.
9 fish so
I've been
far.
chuffed with that. So
Yeah.
the PB as well, which you never complain about getting a
No,
PB.
well, as I say, I've always said if you catch one a day,
Yeah.
you've done well. So
Yeah.
you've caught more than one a day, so you're doing very well at the
Yeah.
moment.
Thanks. Cool. Thanks for that.
Okay, no problem.
Cool.
Sorted.
Fish number 10, made it to double numbers. Another smallish one, 23.11, 3:30 in the morning. I really don't mind the 20s, still lovely fish. I just wish they were daytime bites. But much appreciated. Wowzer, absolute carnage at sunrise. So finished tidying up after catching that fish. Took a little while just to tidy everything around because it took a line out as well. Put the other lines out and they went almost instantly, or one went almost instantly. And basically playing it in, realised I hadn't reassembled my net, and luckily I had 2 nets. So always carry a second net, always. And so luckily I had a second net. I thought, yeah, no problem. And anyway, playing it in, nearly got it in, and the other rod went off again. I thought, man, now I've got 1 net between 2 fish, playing one. So landed the first one as quick as I could, and yeah, managed to land them both. So we've got 2 fish. I'm not sure if you see this with the camera. 2 fish in 1 net. Took some doing. Luckily they're not monsters. So I imagine they're both 20s, one slightly bigger. Looks like the common's bigger than the other one. But yeah, it's going to take a while to tidy up and get those processed as well. So let's do that this morning. There we go, first of the duo, 24.5 pound. I'm not going to take too long photographing this one. You can go straight back. Thanks for coming. See you later. That is the second of the dangerous duo. Bigger than I thought, at 34.2. Good. Another 30. Let's see if they get bigger. Lovely. Second common. I didn't really appreciate that within 10 minutes of getting the rods back out again, sun's still not up, and gone off again, same spot. It was literally, well, off 2 spots. It was literally back out 10 minutes and this is bigger. I haven't even had a cup of tea yet. All right, let's get this one sorted. Very lively, as you can see. Short and very dumpy, very heavy. Lovely carp. Look at that. You're gorgeous. Just shy of the threshold to have me do a water shot. So I didn't want to waste any more time, because if that spot's rocking, I want to get the rods back out. £39, 4 ounce. Lovely carp. Wow, look at that. Belly on that. Cool, man. Really cool. Yes. Well, the sun's rising in the sky. Lovely morning. Looks like it's going to be another scorcher today. So let's see if that stops the feeding frenzy, which has been cool. So the 39.4, I'm happy with that. The £34 common, I realised that afterwards that the scales would reset themselves, so I've got to take the sling off, which is £3.9, which takes it down to £30.9, I think. So, yeah, I was zeroed with the sling on all the other fish, so just that one was the correction. But yeah, great morning. Well, the sun's well and truly up. I don't know what time it is, 8 or 9 o'clock or something, but look at the width of that. It's another lump. I'm wondering if it's the same fish again. Oh, I can't have caught it twice. No, surely not. It's a big lump. There we go, fish number 5 of the morning. 44.12. We're not sure if it's a named fish. Bob's going to check. But yeah, chuff with that. What a morning. The width on that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big boy or a girl. Probably a girl, isn't it?
Yeah. And do the other side as well.
Yeah. It helps you ID it.
Just wish more people would actually do both sides.
Yeah, it's got scales here. Though.
Yeah.
Quite recognisable.
Does look a familiar fish.
And here. Yes.
Well done, mate. Cracking fish.
It is cracking.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll do it again. Sandwiches getting stuck. Right.
Nice.
You ready to go back?
Yeah.
There it goes. Yes.
Super duper.
Cool, thanks for that. Right, round about 9 o'clock on Friday, 9 PM, £30, 6 ounce. Lovely fish. So looks like we've got visitors coming. Do this picture quick and put it back. Dogs are going nuts. Yep. There we go. £30, 6.
£30, 6.
Yeah. Another nice one. Wants to go back. Let's put him back. 1:30 in the morning. Another nice long common. £29, 10 ounce. Oh, get back to bed again. Right. So it could be one of those nights. Didn't even get the other rod back and this went off. £37. Lovely. On a different spot. And had to do knit one, pair one a bit with the other lines, but hopefully I haven't moved the other rigs, but it's a lovely fish again. Night of the commons. So this joker woke me just as I was falling asleep. Be nice to try and get some sleep before I'm due off in the morning. But 25:04. Hey! £52. What's the flow, is it?
Well, I think it might be Flo or Doris. I'm not too sure yet. I'll have to have a look.
Awesome fish.
Definitely named anyway.
Look at the width of that. You turn it around. You've got a bucket of water there?
I've got a bucket, don't worry.
For the fish, not for me.
Not miss the fish.
From here, it's a close one, isn't it?
That's my splash as well.
No.
Such a character as well.
Get rid of the mat.
Yep.
Lovely. Happy?
No.
That's it.
Wow, honestly can't believe that just happened. That's the reward for being awake since 1:30, redoing the rods. If I'd have just pulled in at 1:30 thinking that's the end of the session, that'd do, I wouldn't have caught a 52. I think on that rod I've caught, I think it's the 3 of the 4 fish were on that one spot. So that was the importance of, shows the importance of getting the rods back on that spot as quickly as possible when they're in that feeding frenzy. So there's still time, it's back on that spot again, but I've got to be off in a couple of hours. So we'll see if we can get to the magic 20. At the moment 19 fish, which is amazing. Wow.